And another thing. Those of you who are not up to date, this haircut is not a result of a mental breakdown. I wanted this. This one may not be so haha. Because it's about the rhetoric that's actually finally being examined. Check on your strong friends. Check on your funny friends. Every time someone who was very lighthearted in the public eye passes away from unaliving themselves. Because let's be fucking for real. If you check on me, eldest child, gifted and talented child, former military officer, covering codependent that's not used to meeting their own needs above everyone else's needs, my dumb ass is gonna say, I'm fine. Because I don't think some of you understand the reality of being a willing part of being a support system for a suicidal person. Because before you say to a depressed person, I'm here if you need anything, you need to think about what that really means. I want to add the nuance that if you have a mental health disorder, you still are accountable for the things you say to people and how you make people feel. It doesn't mean you can treat people any which way. With that being said, you know what it means to be there for someone who is truly suicidal? How far are you really willing to go besides a text checking up on them? Are you willing to sit with them while they have a complete fucking mental breakdown, screaming and crying? Are you willing to drive or fly to their house? Maybe you have to help them clean their apartment. Are you ready for the calls that might come in the middle of the night? Are you willing to cook for them when they're just paralyzed? Are you willing to listen to all the dark thoughts that they're having and not prioritize your discomfort above them in the moment? Are you willing to do that? I say this because these are things that have been done for me and that I have done for other people. It has kept me alive, and I have been told that being willing to do that for others has kept them alive. Caretaker's fatigue is also a thing. That's another nuance to add. If taking care of someone makes you tired, that's completely valid. But are you willing to enter that discomfort to save someone's life? Don't answer it out loud. Just really answer that question internally before you resort to performative support that's really not going to help anyone. Also, are you willing to not call us strong? Just let us be fragile for a moment? Especially if they're a black woman. Also, if this is a strong friend who is like always taking care of other people and always in service of others, are you willing to ask yourself, when is the last time you did something to take care of that person? Maybe when they're having a hard time mentally, you all of a sudden lose interest because they're not useful to you anymore. Yeah, like I said, ask yourself if you're willing to go the distance like that. Answer it internally. Don't say it out loud because your words don't matter. What you are willing to do and what you actually do matters. If you're not willing to do that, you're not ready to do that, that's fine. But keep the check on your strong friends rhetoric to yourself. Keep it in your mouth. Don't let it fly into the world. Because like I've seen many people on TikTok say, it's giving thoughts and prayers. It's going to take a little more than that to help somebody with a chemically altered brain who's forming a lot of reasons why they shouldn't be alive, and they're looking pretty solid. Yeah, marinate on that.